Hello everybody, I am AMH, and welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home. Now before we start, there's a lot to say about this game. First of all, let's read the description of it. It's your day off, but the weather's really bringing you down, among other things. But you're drawn to the distant sound of something calling to you. You follow it into a dark, lonely alley, and at the back of the alley, in a cardboard box, is a cat. A very cute cat. What will you do? Will you selfishly ignore it and go enjoy your day off? Will you befriend it only to abandon it anyway? Or will you take it home with you? Surely you will, right? Right? Who could say no to that face? Now there are 39 unique endings, one true ending, and it is 3 to 4 hours of gameplay depending on your read speed. And moreover, I have an entire notepad of content warnings I need to give you. This game is not suitable for children or the easily disturbed. It includes depiction of horror elements, human-animal violence and death, abuse, abusive relationships, disturbing images, loud noises, flashing lights, and more. Individuals suffering from anxiety, depression, or other fears and phobias may not have a safe experience playing this game. For a full list of content/trigger warnings, go to the About section, and I will read you. Abuse, abusive relationships, agoraphobia, amnesia, amputation, dismemberment, animal abuse, animal death, animals/monsters eating humans, anxiety/social anxiety, blood and gore, body horror, body injury, cannibalism, child abuse, minor mention, hint of, cosmic horror, dead bodies and body parts, death, dying, decapitation, depression, dissociation, doll animation, emotional abuse, entrapment, epilepsy, warning, flashing lights and lights/static, glitches, hallucinations, heart attack, intrusive thoughts, isolation, kidnapping/abduction, loss of vision, loud, sudden, and or repeating noises, manipulation and gaslighting, mental illness, mind control, murder, paranoia, poison/venom, psychological horror, scary/disturbing images and messages, scopophobia? I've never heard of that. I will now put what that is on the screen. Seizure, self-harm, stalking, suicide/suicidal ideation, tense situations/gameplay, thalassophobia, time gameplay, violence, and vomiting. So, if you do not feel comfortable with any of the many content warnings on this, please do not watch. Take care of yourself. Skip this video. But if you are okay with that, or feel like you will be okay, let's proceed. If at any point you need to leave the video, totally understand. It's totally fine. Alright, so without further ado, let's do not take this cat home. You're not having a great day as usual. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You head home when? Oh. Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase in missing persons around the area recently. And you're just going on a walk. Well, that and the weather. Yeah, the weather's a big part of this. It's not the missing persons, it's the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alleyway and walk forward. I have a feeling we're not very smart, but that's okay. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, it's a baby! It's a cat. Huh. Guess that should have been obvious. I know I said I think we aren't very smart. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and be like, yeah, we're not very smart. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. So descriptive. It puts its paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. It's just a bit. Oh. So cute. and it definitely knows it. You never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. Wrong. Wrong. I have a definite opinion about cats. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. Yeah, you know what? That is shocking. You know how you don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. Yeah. You look around the alleyway with a small frown. Who leaves a cat in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? Yeah. The cat doesn't answer you. Well, you piece of garbage. I need answers. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. Well, then it's just silly. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. Take the cat home! Take it home! I know it said don't take it home. I'm taking it home. You know what? You're mine now. We're best friends. You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. We're having soft tacos. Why not? You're all alone and well. You're alone and well. I'm kind of in the same boat myself. So, you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Oh. It's just a baby. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to the shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? I am not taking that cat to a shelter. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it! You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, one you living alone in it. But now you have a cat. It feels so weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. Okay, first of all, it's not just a cat. That is going to be your best friend. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. Some din-din? You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and is like, the fuck is this shit? And completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. It would annoy me. It annoys me when Sugar does that. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat, after all. I'll leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? Well, yeah, what are you gonna do? Eat it yourself? Throw it away? What are you? The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start to make your own dinner. Whew! It's also 7 in the morning, so yeah, sorry if I'm yawning. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. That's exactly how I run my household. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread. Mayo. Turkey cheese. Anyway, lettuce perfectly placed. Tomato slice. Oh shit. Ow. You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. What an idiot. It's me. I'm the idiot. I've done that. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder inside, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. Is it gonna drink my blood? It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. It wants my blood. Vampire kitty! Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just an... You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. Vampire kitty! At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been licked completely clean. I said that backwards. It's okay. The cat sits staring back at you. Vampire kitty! You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. Just slightly. Just a little bit. Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. How do you know? How do you know? Right. I like how small it's like, right? Oh. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon the cat in need while it's raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to a shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not? It's just a cat. The cat's gonna drink your blood in your sleep. Is Vampire Kitty. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to look at the wound. That's... Ugh. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while you're trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood, thanks your food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. It just wants a little bit of blood. He's just like... You keep thinking about the cat food sitting on the corner, untouched. And you know what you should do? You should just do a little beep onto the cat food. Boom. Solved. Solved. Ugh. Ugh, come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes around the corner and into the hall. Sounds about like a cat. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you and it's in your sleep. Probably. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope you don't have any other options left than tossing the cat into the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline and... Hello? Hello? The lights just went out? Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. Oh, why I got all that funky vision? I got like double ghost vision out here. You check your cell phone only to find out it's out of batteries. Like physical batteries? Do you have physical batteries in your cell phone? Is that who we are now? You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing must have been so spur of the moment that you no doubt messed up your usual routine. You grab the flashlight and turn it on. Oh, God, now I just have an orb in my vision. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why'd the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn and check the clock. Oh, God. Kill! The cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. Oh. I see help and kill, and then 666. Thinking now you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power hours, but the numbers are lit up. And going completely haywire. So 3 o'clock, 180, 444, 666, help, kill, and 12. Cool. I don't know what any of those numbers mean, but I'm gonna remember them. Cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. I mean, yeah, you consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you get static vision. You feel a sharp urge to vomit. Oh, those eyes. Its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it, its pupils are large. But hey, I was reading. The flashlight flickers. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And the cat's gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctuated with the rapid pumping of your blood in your heart, is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? That would not be my first question right now, but as I said in the beginning, I think we're a little silly. You know why I said a question matters at the moment? Exactly! But you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happened. Maybe. The order will be restored. Probably not. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock, and you feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response. like a predator preparing to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. Everybody hold your breath. Hold your breath in the comments. But you can't stay still forever, right? Stay still forever in the comments. Whatever is watching you, you can immediately feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered. Let's. What? Right into your ear. Right into your soul. Into your soul! You know who came with comedically perfect timing? Sugar, what are you doing? This little booger is probably going to take a chunk out of me tonight. Sugar, I shouldn't have taken you home. You weren't even my cat. You were my husband's cat. Everybody say hi to Sugar. He's such a baby. Alright. You're interrupting the gameplay. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fierce grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under your haste and you fall to the ground. It's over for us. Oh, yep, we died. That's it. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. Interesting. First you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling beneath it. Good golly, what'd this cat do to me? You hear the sound of metal scraping on the tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting and a strange light coming in from outside. Got lots of things not making sense. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Did the cat open my door? Is it one of those cats? Those cats are kind of cool. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, in regards to your inexplicably opened door screech to a halt as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. He just skittered off to grab the knife. It's your kitchen knife. And it's still tinted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely lit clean by the... You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on. Why do you have tile in your living room? Instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen, where you left it. Oh, hi. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. Hello. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. Oh, it's still kind of cute, though. It pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping in delight. Okay, but it's kind of cute. It bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Blood. Ah. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant. Wow, I can't read. My senses are overwhelming me. I feel overwhelmed. Discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness of your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you take it in. Licking away at your kitchen knife. Once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood. The cat's like, ah! Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if it's just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You says, skadoosh, I'm out of here. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. Your blood. You can just barely glimpse the... Okay, I read that right. It's just not right. Okay. You can barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. My cat's acting weird now. It hurts. It hurts. Well, yeah, you got stabbed in the foot, and now you're running on said foot. It's gonna hurt. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Oh. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. It's the cat, isn't it? Even then, you don't stop running because... The cat! If that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what's behind me? When the world's behind you. Ooh, we're gonna save here. We're gonna save. Okay, return. Oh, we're gonna do the smart thing. We're gonna keep running. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0. It begins. What? It begins? Alright, I see you. We're gonna go back into that specific save, and then we'll start exploring other endings. Give me a second. Alright, so what happens if we go into this? If we look behind us. Huh. Interesting. How very, very interesting. Wait, what? You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. What? What? The weather is absolutely perfect today. It's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You genuinely allow yourself to feel excitement for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Or even who you can meet. Who I can meet. Besides the cat. Wait. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound of the entrance into a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alleyway and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into view from the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Huh. I guess that should have been obvious. It's still so cute. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its paws up on the edge of the box and looks at you. You look so familiar, right? You were not supposed to respond. You were terrifying. Then again, it is a cat, not many different ways for a standard black cat to look after all. This one sure is a cutie though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting close like this, like other strays have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. We're gonna save. Alright. We're gonna override this one, because apparently that one didn't matter. Alright, return. We're gonna take it home! I like that we just... Why is it sad? Well, why not? Oh, it's all happy now. Okay, I was like, why is it sad? You barely reach out your arms, but the cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs up on your shoulders. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. Oh, it's furry. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, yeah? On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. I like that we're having a little bit of fourth wall breaks here. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. 1 you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Let's do something with the cat. Like what? Oh God, hold on. We're gonna have a lot of things. Let's play with the cat. Poor thing was probably bored stiff in that old box all day. Just crowds of people walking by them, ignoring them. You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. Absolutely not. Some interspecies socializing won't kill you, right? Oh, you just want some attention, don't you? You want to play, huh? Oh, shit. Okay, then. What to play, though? Let's go with the laser pointer. Cats are curious creatures by nature. They're also natural hunters, sort of. Why not pass time by letting the cat hunt after something that it'll never quite understand? I do that a lot with Sugar. That sounds a little mean when you think of it like that. But it's not like the cat will know anyway. Ignorance is bliss, or so they say. So you dig out your old laser pointer from your long-gone dreaded days of group presentations at school. You flip it on and see that even after all this time, the batteries still work. Get a little kick at aiming at a mirror hanging in the living room so it reflects off the glass, making a little red dot appear on your knee. The cat curiously walks over, stopping every few steps to cast a look of suspicion at you. When it finally reaches you, it lightly presses a paw to your knee, like it's trying to catch the dot as casually as possible. Oh! You manage to hold back a chuckle, not that it really matters. The cat isn't paying attention to you after all, entirely focused on the light now resting on top of its paw. You move the light a little higher above your knee. The cat reacts immediately, trying to pin the light down. But in the next second, you've already moved it to the floor. The cat jerkily follows, attempting a more energetic pounce when you shift the red dot. Over here, over there, and up there, and over there. By the couch? Oh, on the couch. The cat might be ignoring you, but you're certainly enjoying yourself. It's been a while since you've laughed this much. You're laughing so much, in fact, that you accidentally shift the red dot onto the lamp beside the couch. In its haste to get the light, the cat leaps onto the lamp, sending them both to the ground. Oh. Yikes. Oh my gosh. Oh, the cat is... Oh, look at the baby. The cat is sitting in the middle of the former lamp's broken shards. Back hunched, head whipping around back and forth as if in a panic. You quickly turn off the laser pointer and rush over. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you hurt? You reach down and pick up the cat to check for any injuries. When? Oh, shit. I got swiped. Slash. Ow. Hey. Cat swipes at you, claws extended. It backs up and twitches away, making frantic half-turns in various directions as if looking for something, or waiting for something to appear. Oh, jeez, that really hurt, you know. Oh, jeez. Good golly, Grady, that hurt. You hold the hand with the scratch close to your chest. It's bleeding, but not too big. You're more annoyed than anything, but... Oh. Immediately your annoyance begins to bleed into concern. Oh golly, this cat is not having a good time. You watch in shock as the cat starts to run around, tearing at the carpet, the sofa, your armchair. You want to stop it, you're afraid of getting in the middle of its rampage. You consider calling it on advice on how to calm it down, but for some reason, you feel like that wouldn't be a good idea. What happened to you? Is it an idea comes to you, or rather, a realization? You grasp the laser pointer, aiming it safely away towards the floor in the middle of your living room, thinking, hoping, that the cat would calm down if it found what it was looking for. You turn on the laser pointer. The cat's like, oh! Oh! Cat's reaction is immediate. I'm sorry, did it just turn into a lion? You screwed up. In the span of mere seconds, you watch as the cat spies the red dot from its perch on the shredded armchair. Leaps high into the air. Oh, changes in the air. Crash! And it slams upon the red dot with the weight and force that shakes the whole apartment. Maybe even the whole building. You wonder dazedly how none of the other tenants would have rushed it over to complain about the noise. Yet you stare at the sight in front of you. As you stare at the sight in front of you, the cat has somehow grown in size. Eyes bulging and glowing, tail thrashing, teeth enlarged, bared and covered alarmingly in a bubbling froth. He's got rabies? Shit. Its giant claws rip and shred through your carpet, through the floor tiles, and even below them. Ravenously trying to get at the red dot. Your hands are shaking. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped. You have to get away. Get it away from you. You slowly back up towards the door. The light moves with you. Oh! Oh! Everybody's like, oh! Instinctively, you flick the light away, this way, and that. The cat stampeding over after it. Shit. So fast. Smashing through the TV, breaking the couch in half. Too fast. Bulldozing through the wall into the hallway. Oh shit. A chance. You turn, intending to bolt out the door and never come back. But in your haste, you forget something. You forget several somethings. You forget the laser pointer, gripped like a lifeline in your hand. Oh shit. You forget the mirror still miraculously hanging on the wall next to the hallway. The laser reflecting off of it, putting a small glowing red dot on the back of your head. As you reach the door, you forget that it's locked. Oh, dead. You don't have a chance to turn around before the cat lunges all the way across the room at you. Dead. You tore to shreds before you can even blink. Ending 12, targeted. Okay. So, let's load. Let's go back here. Well, we can go back a multitude of places, but let's do something alone. Like what? Fuck. All right. Okay. Let's take a nap. You're tired. You're a little tired from the events of today. Making life-changing choices, like committing to the responsibility of caring for another living creature, really wears you out. Same. You could definitely use a nap. You head to your room and get dressed in your pajamas before you decide to grab a glass of water from the kitchen. You head back to your bedroom, ready for a much-needed nap. Whoa. Only for the cat to race past you through the open door and jump on the middle of the bed. Ah, so cute. It is so fucking cute. It takes its time kneading at the sheets before settling down and closing its eyes. Sugar does this so often. It's just so cute, so sweet. I love cats. Well, that was fast. You frown thoughtfully. Now that your mind's on it, you find yourself really craving a nap in your own bed. There's no way you're settling for sleeping on the couch. Certainly not the armchair. Which means you should. First of all, you sleep next to the cat. You should. What's the harm in sharing the bed, right? I share the bed with my cat every night. You both have had a long day after all. You try to carefully avoid jolting the cat as you lay down, but it immediately scoops over and curls up against you anyway. Oh, it's a baby. Smile. Sweet dreams. Feel like you slept for a long time. Feel a warm weight against your back. But you don't see the... Oh, mystery solved then. You feel comfortable? You consider getting up, but as soon as the thought enters your head, your mind feels so static and a deep sense of disapproval? Not yet then. Okay. The cat, jostled by your attempts at movement, kneads painfully at your back before settling down again and falling back asleep. You fall back into slumber too. It's night. You want to get up. Oh! No! Nah. Claws dig at your back like a warning. Tomorrow then, right? It's morning. You'll be late for work. But the cat doesn't budge. You don't even try to get up this time. You just close your eyes and drift off again. It's the next day. Since the last several days. Or has it been weeks? Or longer? You're not quite sure. You're hungry. You don't know how long you've been lying down. You feel sore on your back, but also on your stomach, your arms, your face, everywhere. You can't remember your last meal, the last time you drank anything. You've been sleeping all this time. But you feel exhausted, more tired than you think you've ever felt in your life. It feels like a giant hand is pressing you into the bed. You can't remember the last time you even considered moving. But somehow you know that you need to go back to sleep anyway. Everything will be fine if you just go back to sleep. You think you're hallucinating when the cat finally stirs. It stretches word before hopping off your back. You hear its feet padding through your still open bedroom door. It steps racing down the hall. You don't open your eyes. You don't move. You're afraid you don't remember how. You're afraid that the static will return if you try. But you eventually do try. You try to prop yourself up on your arm. It's thinner than you've ever seen it. Thinner than you think should be possible. Oh shit. Crack! Arm snaps under the weight of your body and crumbles into dust? Into what? Did I get Thanos snapped by my cat? On the bedsheets. Well, it doesn't hurt in the slightest. As if your nerves had dried up and become useless as you feel in general. Just how long have you been lying in bed? You don't have much time to think about it. Your failed attempt at sitting up sends you tumbling over the side of the bed like a rag doll. Crack! 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 But you think you're probably closer to being a ceramic doll, as your body shatters instantly upon impact with the floor. Why are you yelling at me? Is it because I'm loud? I'm sorry, babies. I know, I'm sorry. Sugar's not approving. Your head rolls towards the door, letting you watch as the rest of your strong body parts crack and crumble, and turn to broken ruin as your consciousness begins to fade. The cat's like... Cat strolls into your view and then, poking and prodding at the remains of your brittle limbs. Bad kitty, you try to say. But you think your jaw might have snapped off earlier as well. Almost as sensing your attention, the cat walks over to you. Well, your head at least. And you watch as your final conscious seconds as it lays down, curling up its body around you. It feels warm. Well, maybe another nap couldn't hurt. Ending 6. Just a cat nap. What? Oh my gosh. Well, we gotta keep going, of course. Okay, we're gonna go back into the do something alone because it has less options. Let's clean the apartment. You decide that even if it's your day off, that doesn't mean you should be completely unproductive. That's 100% what it means. I don't know what I just heard, but I'm scared. You know you have a guest and all, but you really shouldn't put off your chores. Best to get them done while you're in the mood to do so. So for now, you get dressed, roll up your sleeves, and get to work on cleaning the apartment. Don't know what my cat's doing out there. At least, you try to? Sweep the living room. You wipe the kitchen counter. Okay, you don't make your bed, but who actually does that anyway? Me. I make the bed. Because it makes me feel better. Still, you notice that no matter how much you clean up, you keep finding more messes than when you started. Peek over at the cat. Suspect that it might be the culprit behind all this mystery. But every time you rush over to check on it or catch it in the act, you always find it napping in the living room. Cat is innocent! This cat is innocent of all charges. They're dropped. You keep cleaning, but the cat, or something, keeps leaving more and more mess in its wake. We're gonna keep cleaning. You keep cleaning, but there's just more mess, and more. And more. When you finally stop and look around you. Oh. I can't even see this picture, but I suspect it's bad. You don't even recognize your home anymore. There's piles of junk everywhere. Do you even own this much stuff? You don't remember ever buying or receiving most of it. The pile towers over you. You feel claustrophobic. The stench of garbage is overwhelming, despite your hands feeling raw from the cleaner fluid you've been using. Girly Pop, first of all, what cleaner are you using? Second of all, wear some gloves. Your eyes burn from the bleach. You need some air. You need to get out of here. You hear a crash and see a teacup you're certain you don't own smashed on the floor. Oh, that's cute. You look up and see the cat perched on a teetering pile of china and kitchen appliances. It carefully nudges another teacup from the pile, sending it careening to the ground. But you don't even flinch as it shatters. Instead, you start to chuckle. Suddenly you're laughing. It's so hilarious. Yeah, it's so fucking funny. The tears start running down your face. I knew it was you. You did this, didn't you, you little stinker? You could pick up the largest piece of ceramic from the broken teacups. Didn't you? And throw it at the cat. The cat dodges by leaping off the pile. The pile sways. I think we're losing our shit. It sways. It's falling. Yay! Oh! It's falling towards you. Oh, shit. Ah! Darn it. You can't move. You're buried. The pile fell on top of you. Broken shards of fine china and sharp utensils are piercing your skin, your organs. Your bones feel loose and limp, crushed under the heavy appliances. Warm liquid pools under you. With the last of your strength, you listen as the cat pads over to you before lying down, purring sleepily. Yeah, a nap sounds pretty good. Ending number 1, a not so clean getaway. Okay. Let's just go ahead and finish this one out. Catch the cat. How are you supposed to finish cleaning this up if the little imp is making a menace of itself? No. You know the cat's the culprit. You consider locking it in the bathroom at least until you clean the rest of your apartment. But it doesn't seem fair when you don't actually have proof. You need to investigate this further. You need proof. Not just for the sake of your sanity, but more importantly for the sake of cleanliness! We turned into Levi Ackerman out of nowhere. He's like, we're masked up. We got a feather duster in one hand, mop in the other. Just, yeah. You start to clean again and peek behind you, catching mere glimpses of a paw here or a tail there. But as with earlier, when you rush back into the living room, the cat is still sleeping. Okay, you want to play, cat? You want to go? Then let's play. This time, you decide to let it trap. One of your feline friend won't be able to resist. You tackle your kitchen island counter and give it the works. You give it a full workup. It's glistening when I tell you you're done. It's so clean. You dropkick anyone who even thought of eating off of it. I like that. I would do that. Perfect trap for your little cleaning saboteur. You whistle innocently as you exit the room and hide around the corner of the entryway of the hall. From the angle you're at, you have the perfect view of the cat and the island counter. There's no way you won't catch the culprit in the act now. Good golly! If it really isn't the cat, then maybe you'll give it a treat as an apology for your suspicions. Question mark. But as you deliberate if you should stop by the grocery store to get some fish, the cat starts to shift. Its back was rising and falling evenly moments ago. That's terrifying. Is now rippling in small tremors like an agitated wave on a black sea. We're getting very descriptive here. It's shuddering. It's bubbling. It's bulging. It's bulging? Pop. You. Huh? What the hell? You gape in disbelief as another cat bursts from the still sleeping feline you've taken home with you. You're fairly certain that's not how cats give birth. But who am I to say? I don't know. I'm not a zoologist. I don't know about all that. Not a vet. More importantly, you watch cat number 2 shake itself off before leaping onto the counter, rolling around top of it, leaving fur and grime in its wake. Probably should have given it a bath earlier. That's the only thought. A bath. You feel like your mind is lagging behind the reality of the discovery you just made, but you don't seem capable of thinking beyond smaller observations. For example, though the hows and whys of what you're witnessing elude you, the more pertinent question that strikes you is if the original cat is sleeping, and the cloned cat is busy making yet another mess, then where are all the other clones? Suddenly, 2 cats look directly at you in perfect unison. Their eyes pin you to the spot with their intensity. But you realize with the familiar sinking feeling of being watched from behind that they're not the only ones looking at you. Turn around slow. You slowly turn around. Oh, nice. It's like a bunch of bats. Except it's a bunch of cats. Packed in the hall behind you from the floor to the ceiling. It's a living, breathing, writhing wall of cats. Of clones. All piled on top of each other. The glowing golden eyes of every cat and the undulating wall of pure black fur. I can't read. Like I promise you guys, I know how to read. I just can't. Every single eye is trained on you. Out of fear and a sheer desperate need to distance yourself from those blight on reality in order, take a single step back. And in response, the wall just breaks. Oh, shit. The cat's all trampling over you. Stampeding. That's it, stampeding. What the fuck? It'd be kind of cute if their soft paws weren't hiding claws as sharp as knives. You try to protect yourself, but there's just too many of them. Blood leaks steadily from your scratches. You feel dizzy. With what little strength you have, you turn your head and watch as the cats tear through carpet and upholstery, knocking over vases and dishes and lamps. Claw at the walls. It's going to take forever to clean this up, you think. Maybe you'll tackle it all again later, right after you take a short nap. With an annoyed sigh, you breathe your last breath. Ending 2. Double trouble! Alright. Let's go back here. So, we played with the cat. Let's clean the cat since we talked about cleaning it. Upon giving it a second look, you realize that the cat isn't exactly clean. Not surprising since up until you brought it home, it's been sitting in a dirty old box. An alley full of scattered garbage for who knows how long. You've heard that cats keep themselves clean, but maybe this is one of those times that a little human help couldn't hurt. It might. I don't know. That's, with what we've experienced so far, it absolutely might. You head into the bathroom and set things up, trying to remember how to wash a cat. You just wash it, man. You're definitely no expert, but you think the best way to get a cat clean would be... Let's override the save. Oh, how many pages of saves can I have? Can I have multiple oh. Quickly! Cats don't like water, you think. So a quick wash would be the way to go, right? You decide to do everything at once, filling up the tub deep with soapy, bubbly, warm water. Quick dunk in there, short scrubbing there. A quick dunk here, a short scrubbing there, then rinse and dry. The cat won't even know what hit it before everything's over. You open the door and click your tongue, beckoning the cat inside. It quickly scampers in, curious of the new available setting. You close the door so it won't be able to run out and make a mess of the apartment. Steeling yourself, you roll up your sleeves. You lift the cat and carry it over to the tub. Your plan's already compromised as the cat starts to struggle in your hold. You probably should have held it so it couldn't see the water. Oh, shit. Ow, ow, hey. Scratches at your arms. You knew it wouldn't be happy about the water, but you didn't think it'd be this irate. They've never had a cat before. Still, as mad as it will be at you for a while, you know this is for the best. Ouchie. A deep scratch into your bicep startles you. Making you drop the cat into the tub. Shoot, kitty! The cat doesn't reemerge hissing and yowling like you thought it would. You rush over and dunk your arms beneath the surface, soapy surface, searching for the cat. What if it bumped its head and blacked out? It would drown. But you don't find the cat. Instead, you watch as the water starts to darken. At first, you think it's the dirt from the cat and feel a little vindicated about your decision, but the water darkens further and further. It looks like you filled your tub with black ink rather than water. Even the soap bubbles are a translucent obsidian now. This is something's not right. But as soon as you have this thought, whoa, you just feel something tugging you from under the water. You try to pull away, but your arm won't budge. Whatever it is, it pulls you closer towards the water. Try to use your free hand to release the drain plug. But when you dunk your other arm into the water without thinking, it's grabbed too. Both hands are strange. You can't get any leverage to force yourself free. Hell! Splash! You're dragged into the murky waters of the tub. You're dragged down and down and down further still, much further than should be possible for your bathtub. You can't breathe. You think that you can't see either, but as you draw your final breath, you see what has been pulling you down. Something resting deep down below. Something waiting for you. Ending 14, Bath Hater! Alright. Let's go back to the bathtub. Let's do it carefully this time. You think careful is the way to go. Cats aren't always fond of water, so you gotta be a fan of an excessive amount of it. So you pick up the cat, place it gently in the sink before turning on the water. The cat startled, but ultimately doesn't try to run away. Nice. Scrub-a-dub-dub, baby. You lather your hands with some soap and carefully give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather it up in the blanket, drying it. You then take a brush and carefully run it through the cat's fur. The cat seems like it's in heaven as you brush it. That's not realistic. That's what I do with Sugar, and he is never happy about it. Some hairs are sticking to you, but you don't mind. In fact, quite a lot of fur is sticking to you. You try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're up next for a bath yourself. You try to ignore the fur and finish with the cat quickly, but more hair keeps sticking to you. Your hands, your arms. Before you realize it, they're covered in fur that won't come off. It's thick enough that you just try to yank it off, but ouchie! Ow! What? Pain lances through the spot you're tugged at. Oh, upon closer inspection, you see that the hair is growing out of you. You can actually feel it now. Fur growing out of your back, your neck, face, your eyes. I am cat. Your tongue. It's even growing inside your throat. Gasp. As you collapse and start to choke on the thickening fur in your esophagus, the cat leans up to lap at the fur growing on your forehead, grooming your fur as thoroughly as you did for it earlier. You'd think it'd be sweet if you weren't currently losing hair. Still, feels nice at least, to be looked after and cared for in some way, even if it's just for a little while longer. The cat's careful grooming is the last thing you feel before you're no longer able to breathe. Self-care buddies. Oh. Okay. So we did the bath thing. Okay. What is this one again? Okay. I keep jumping around, and that's fine. So this last time we did sleep next to the cat. We're gonna move the cat this time. Tentatively nudge the cat in an attempt to make it move to its on its own. It doesn't budge in the slightest. Move the cat. Yes. We're gonna save that. Okay, return. Keep trying, this is your bed. You push a little more firmly this time. Oh shit. The cat sounds annoyed with you. There's just gonna be a lot of me being like, oh yeah, save it. Again, you will sleep in your bed. Oh. The cat opens one yellow eye and slides it up to look at you. I don't like the description of it slides it up to look at you. That sounds terrifying. Is its voice a little deeper than before? Move the cat. You move forward, ready to shove the cat with all your might. Crash! Yeah! You're thrown back by some invisible force and crash into the dresser before falling to the ground. When knocked out of you, you look up in a daze. You don't quite comprehend what it is you're seeing. A strong swirling wind has picked up, throwing items all over the place, as if a miniature hurricane had just taken form in your room. And right there in the center of it all, the cat. Oh, nice. Hovering in the air above the bed, its eyes open, glowing like molten lava. Yikes. Oh shit. You watch as the vortex rips open in the center of your bed. Oh shit. In panic as the swirling wind turns into a vacuum. Oh shit. Dragging you towards the bed. Gah! Your nails scratch and tear as you desperately try to cling to the carpet, the floorboards, and any and every piece of furniture within your reach, bloody fingers slipping clumsily on every surface. But there's nothing you can do. As you touch the vortex, your body starts to disintegrate. Tiny particles of your body separating and floating into nothing. The last thing you see is the cat landing nimbly on the bed, kneading at your sheets, before it curls up and falls back asleep. Do not